Hello everybody, welcome again to our class or our laboratory. In this lesson, we're going to learn about metals and non-metals. Do you have things made from metals at home? I know, yes, you have things made from metals, from like spoons for example, like knives, or different materials inside your electronics maybe are made from metal. But let's see what a metal is and what a non-metal is. Let's start with metals. Metals are very useful to human beings. We use more than 50 different kinds of metals. Most metals are lustrous. What does it mean? When a metal is lustrous, it shines. The metal is brightly maybe, or something like that. Then we have our dense. It depends on the size of the metal or the thing made from metal. It could be a heavy or light. Metals conduct heat and electricity well. Maybe maybe just in case you're in the kitchen and then you try to put a spoon on a fire. Then what happens? All the spoon is hit and then it can burn your hand. It happens. It happened to me when I was a child. So don't do it at home, please. Now we have our ductile that they can be reduced as tubes or as fibers that can be used in industry or in different areas. We have our malleable. When we say that a metal is malleable, that we can create many sheets or something like that from metal using in constructions, in building constructions or different things. They are too light. Then we have they are solid at normal temperatures. When you are in a normal temperatures, maybe your spoon, we are continuing with the spoon, is normal. But when the metal is exposed into an extreme temperature, it can be or into liquid. Okay, so now these are the description or the facts or the properties of metals. Now let's see example here. We have the brass, the bronze, the metal sludge, the steel, the copper, the aluminum, and the cast iron. So now let's continue with alloys. What is an alloy? An alloy is a metal that is a mixture of two or more metal elements. When you are mixing metals, you are creating an alloy. Example, the bronze and copper are used in industry to make coins or different things from home. Oh, and then we have the bronze tools are harder than tools just made of copper. If you have a spoon made of copper, just copper, it's vulnerable. But when you have a spoon made from bronze and copper, you have a strong spoon. I don't know what I say spoon, so maybe I like spoons. It could be, or we can use different things. Remember, you can have different elements at home, different tools, screwdrivers or nails, different things made of metal. Now let's see other examples of alloys. The alloy names, we have the brass. The brass is a combination of copper and zinc. The uses for musical instruments. The bronze is made from copper and tin and is used for making statues. The copper nickel, it's made from copper and nickel and it's used to make the coins. The rolomin is made from aluminum and copper and it's used to create or make bicycles. And the steel from iron and carbon is used to create vehicles. The stainless and steel, it's made from iron and chromium and carbon and it's used for kitchen fittings like the spoons again, like forks, like knives and so on. The solder, the lead is made from lead and tin. It's used for joining metals. Maybe you have had a chance to see a person who's working with metals and they are joining metals. They use the solder activity and then they use the mixing of lead and tin to join these metals. Now, what is a non-metal? Elements that are not metals have a wide range of properties. Some are solid, others are liquids, or they are metals, they are not metals, maybe they are in the middle, but here we have the properties. Non-metals usually are not lustrous. As I told you before, with metals, metals can shine, but in this case, the non-metals doesn't a non-metal doesn't shine. Then we have usually do not conduct heat and electricity well. They are not conductors of electricity and heat. Are not dense as metals. They are too light. They are not heavy, and they are not magnetic. If you use a magnetic in a metal, in a pure metal, they be attracted. But when you are using it in a non-metal, nothing happens. Okay, very good. Here we have some examples of non-metals: the silicon, the antimony, and the sulfur. They are metals and non-metals, so they are in the middle, so they have different properties. Okay, class? Thank you for being here today. I hope you have learned and see you the next class. Goodbye.